What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Hot Action Fishing and Fab. My name's Curtis and this is my channel. Today we'll be building the section of my rod holders. I just showed you in my last video how to build the rod tubes. In this video I'm going to be building the back section where the rods are going to rest on. The part that's, the rod handle and rod seat's gonna sit on. So we're going to be building that. Today's the only really good day that I'll be able to get out and work on this little skiff. It's blowing a whopping 30 knots. It's ripping. I wanted to go fishing today. Still sunny and beautiful and gorgeous, but the wind is ripping. So I'm sorry if this audio sucks. Probably not going to get any good audio out of the little GoPro, so I'll probably have to stop and film every once in a while with my phone, and hopefully that comes out halfway decent. But on to the next part of this video. I'm going to pretty much just template out kind of what I want with my foam board that I use to make all my templates for, and all the rest of the other videos. Use that to kind of make out the shape that I want, and then I'm going to transfer that onto my piece of COOSA. I got a whole bunch of scraps of little COOSA. Remember, save all your drops because they come in handy, that's for sure. Cut out my little rod holder things that I'm looking to the shape that I'm looking for. I'll cut those out. I'm going to glass both sides, probably with 2 ounces of chop strain on both sides. So add that together, it'll be about 4 ounces. And then I'll tab it in with 1708, bond it down, tab it in with 1708. Once again, I'm rambling, telling you guys exactly what you're about to watch. So let's get to it. Thank you all again. And alright, as you guys seen a little bit of, I trimmed out my little rod holder, and this is what I'm going for, the shape that I'm looking for. So it's kind of small. I'm hoping with the tabbing material I'll be able to get at least 2 inches, Jesus. I don't know, probably about 1 inch from here to here will be about the size of my tab, and then obviously a little bit bigger in these areas. I was gonna make these out of starboard. Instead of just bonding them straight to the side of the hull, because then they're removable, and if I don't want them I can move them, or whatever. But they're kind of where I'm mounting them in the boat, being that it's the hull of the boat, I can't really use any like real threading. I have to glue it some way. So the only way to you be able to use screws and stuff like that, the side of it, I would have to bond a piece of COOSA in there, and then that's where I would bolt my starboard to. So that kind of, that'd make it kind of permanent in its own self. Obviously I'd be able to take it out, so that'd be kind of nice every once in a while. I don't know why I would want to take it out. I think that's, probably just overthinking it. So I'm just gonna bond them into the side of the boat, and if I don't like them, I'll just cut them out and relocate them. Yeah, so on to the next step. I'm gonna be transferring this shape onto my drops of COOSA board. So it's 3/4 inch COOSA, and we'll go from there. And alright, you guys just watched me cut all my fiberglass to lay up the little rod holder things. As I'm cutting it up, I'm kind of thinking to myself that this might be a little bit excessive for what I'm doing, but whatever. I mean, it's fine. So it'll be strong. It'll be able to hold all my rod weight, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna be fixing all the little spots while I'm going around, because I've been sanding for the last 2 weeks on this thing. It doesn't look like much, but every once in a while I'll come out. I don't know, I hate sanding. I'm sure you're gonna hear me say it multiple times that I just absolutely hate sanding. So I've been sanding, like I'll come out here and sand for like a half hour, and then I'll go inside, and then I'll go back, you know, then like the next day I'll come back and sand for like a half hour, and I'll go back inside. So I got a ton of footage to go through about sanding. So but yeah, there's some low spots and stuff like that, so I'm just gonna stack a little bit more glass in there, and that's what I'm gonna do with the excess resin that I'm gonna mix up when I lay my little rod holder things up. So here we go. And there we go. This is what we're working with. This is next, I don't know, it's been like 2 weeks, but yeah, this is what we're working with now. My little end rod holder pieces where my rods are gonna sit. I'm gonna drill a hole through here and through there, and then probably do a little notch over here, and I'll be able to put a bungee strap thing and be able to bungee the rods down. Same thing with down here, just so they don't bounce out of the rod holders. But yeah, that's what we're working with. They're all cured, ready to go. Obviously, it's been a long time since I worked on these things. Yeah, now we're gonna get after it. I'm just gonna cut them with my angle grinder with the diamond cutoff wheel and get after it. Alright, so much for just using my grinder with the diamond cutoff wheel to trim these little things out. I ended up having to use my sander, which obviously we would have to use that in the end anyways, but my Dynafile and my little pencil grinder thing with a carbide tip. That's what I use to trim those out, and that would seem to be the easiest and fastest way to go about it, because all the complex curves and all that stuff, and that sanded up real good. So now it seems that it's been, I don't know, week and a half, 2 weeks since I've worked on this thing. I'm gonna come in and sand really good right where I want to put these the rod holder things, just to get some fresh glass, and then mix up some peanut butter, bond them into the boat. I'm gonna let them kick off so they're kind of stuck on there pretty good, and then I'll come in with my 1708 tabbing, and I'll probably do 2 layers of 1708 to tab it all in, and then yeah, that'll pretty much wrap up this video, and we'll go from there. And all right, there we go. Got them put in place, both of them all stuck in place. That one seemed to hold up by itself a little better. This one I had to jimmy rig a little, something to hold it up in place while it kicks off. So hopefully these will tack up here pretty soon, and then I will come in with some 1708 tabbing material. All right, these are all tacked up good. Looking pretty sweet, both of them. This one kind of came out a little janky. It kicked back on me a little bit, but I just ran the sander over one more time. Yeah, just cleaned them up with the sander really quick, and wiped it back down with acetone, and we're about to lay up our 2 layers of chop strand, or not chop strand, 1708. Oh boy, the sun's pretty bright right now. Hardly can see my phone. But as you just watched a little bit of, I laid up that side and boom, that side with my 2 layers of 1708. I did 1 layer, kind of a little bit smaller. I don't know what the measurement was. I better just cut it, and that was it. And then I just cut a layer bigger than that one, so it didn't have such a dramatic, tab layer there. Because, hate to say it, I'm probably not gonna fare probably just about anything out on this boat. I'm doing my best I can to, the really bad spots, I'm trying to make them look good. But really, I'm started sanding. I was like debating on trying to make this boat look super badass, and make it all fared out and look really nice and super smooth, and not be able to tell all my tabbing lines and stuff like that. But realistically, I'm just like over it. So I'm gonna do my same thing I do with all the boats, last 4 boats that I've built. Well, this would be number 4. Last 3 boats that I've built, I did my 3 layers of gel coat, and then slapped some splatter paint over top of it to hide it, and it looks great. So that's what I'm doing. But rambling. But yeah, so I did that to kind of hide the tabbing a little bit, the multiple layers. Same thing like I did when I trimmed them out. I just used my Dynafile, my pencil grinder, my pencil grinder, if you want to call it, Dremel tool, whatever, and the sander to clean up, make them look nice. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna let these cure. I just literally just got done laying them up, let them cure, and then I'll come in and sand them all down. And there we go. Got them all done up. Looking pretty sweet. Happy with the way they came out. Excited to get a set of poles on them and get out fishing with them, because I'm tired of working on this thing and I want to be fishing off of it. So we're getting there though. We're getting there. But well, this was Kieran. Before I started cleaning these all up. Freaking love bugs. Before I was started cleaning these all up, I was playing on Facebook Marketplace, and boom, look what I got. There you go. It's one of those like little Coleman propane grill things. So I'm really excited. I've been looking to get one of those. I've been looking on the internet and stuff like that, trying to find one. And yeah, they're like anywhere from like 40 to 100 bucks for the ones that I found. Well, I was playing on Facebook Marketplace, found that one for $10. So and it was like only a couple miles from my house. So I ran over there and picked that up. So that'd be pretty cool. Hopefully we can do some catch and cooks and stuff with that. And then also I got my camper back there. I'm gonna use that and have my little girl for my camper. So I'm like super stoked about that. But yeah, so this is where we're at right now with the boat. Next step I want to do, there's a shit ton of other stuff that I could do with this boat. I could paint it or gel coat the inside. I could do all kinds of stuff with it. But at this point, what I want to do is I think I'm going to pull it off the trailer and just flip it over right where it sits. And that'll give me time to work on the trailer a little bit. Go get it all weighed and everything so I can get my home built title for it, because I don't have a not a title, but a home built registration or whatever for it. Because the guy that I bought it from, he didn't have it, so I just figured I'd just do that. Yeah, so like I said, next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull this boat off of the trailer, flip it over. There's some like little stress cracks and nothing like super major or anything like that. Be easy fix. So I get those cleaned up, sand it down, try to make that look nice, because I do want the outside of the boat to look pretty sweet and smooth and looking good. So I'll probably figure out by that time what I want to paint it and all that stuff. I'll probably go with either like black or gray, because I don't know, it seems like everybody's painting gray boats now. That's what I did, I don't know, like a year ago, and now it seems like everybody's got a gray boat. So I seen the Maverick that who was fishing out of it, Jay Witters, when he got it, and I don't know, it was like a year and a half ago when he got his, and I freaking fell in love with it, and that's the reason why I painted my boat the color that it is. But now everybody's got gray boats. But repeating myself there. So I don't know what color I'm gonna paint my boat yet. All right, what I'm thinking about doing, a little off topic here. What I'm thinking about doing is making my left side, my port side, little storage compartment here. I'm gonna make it into a live well / release well, as well as a storage compartment as well. Yeah, I decided to do that instead of trying to build an external live well that I could take in and out of the boat. I'll just use that, and when I want to use it, if I have shit in it, I'll just move it somewhere else and fill it up with water, put my bait in there. I hate to do this or hate to say this, but I feel like with the route that I'm taking with this boat, I think I'm gonna end up just kind of scrapping my own gas tank idea. I think I'm just gonna go with the little plastic 6-gallon gas tanks, and they fit right in between there, and that's where it's gonna roll. I don't know, it just makes me, I feel like, I shouldn't even say this because I didn't even try using it yet. Because I don't know if it would cause me any problems, but I'm just worried that it's going to cause me problems down the road. And those plastic gas tanks are just super convenient, and I don't know, I like the idea of having my own built-in gas tank, and I don't have to worry about it or anything like that. Just have, I don't know, but yeah, so I'm gonna roll with those plastic gas tanks. I still have my gas tank, obviously. You see it, it's sitting right back there. Maybe one day I'll throw it in, but right now at this point, just for my own like mental whatever, I'm gonna run those red gas tanks. Those little, I got fucking like 5 of them now. So sorry about that. Sorry YouTube. I got like 5 of those stupid little 6-gallon gas tanks now. I acquired a whole bunch of them from a buddy that's moving. But yeah, so on to the next step, taking the boat off the trailer and prepping the underside and getting her all painted up. Been killing it with the subscribers lately. Everybody, all my new subscribers, I really appreciate you. Thank you very much. Like I said, for all my subscribers and everything like that, down the road there's going to be, within the next, I'd say the next month, maybe 2 months, there's going to be I'm going to have something really big to share with you guys, and I'll be super stoked, and I think somebody will be super stoked as well. But yeah, thank you guys again. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe again. You know, ring that little notification bell down there at the bottom so you guys are all up to date when I get posting some more videos. I'm truly sorry about last week. I had some family in town, my little sister and her boyfriend. We ran all over hell and back. I should have been filming because we fished a whole bunch. Her boyfriend loves to freaking fish. His name's Logan. He's an awesome dude. He's a guide up in South Haven, Michigan. He's a charter captain out of South Haven, Michigan. We just killed it. We did a whole bunch of fishing, ran offshore, stayed inshore, did everything. We caught snook, tuna. I mean, it was a great day, or a great week of fishing for us. But yeah, I didn't do any glassing that last week, so yeah. But thank you again. Hope you guys have a wonderful week. Have a good one.